Problem 1. The data in the organizations .xlsx file represents a sample of 100 organizations. The two columns of interest for this problem are the union column H, which is the percent level of union employees, and the wage column D, which is the average 12-month employee wage.
Okay, here's what the spreadsheet looks like, and we've got these are different organizations here. So let's see what we're supposed to do first.
Question A. Unstack the data and generate a descriptive summary for each union category.
Okay, so let's do that. So we do, this is PHStat, so we've started up PHStat and we've got our add-ins tab up here. I'm going to click on that, go to PHStat, and I'm going to do data preparation, unstack the data, and this thing pops up. And the grouping variable cell range is union level of union employees, and the stack data range would be, we are looking at the wages. H and D, wages. And both cells, or both first cells in both ranges contain a label, so click OK, and this comes up. So we have these are the low union membership companies, the medium and the high. And so next we want to generate descriptive statistics for each of them. Okay, so for this I'm going to use actually the Excel data analysis, because I'm able to get descriptive statistics for all three of them. Go to descriptive statistics, okay, and my input range is going to be these three columns all the way down to row 58, and labels in first row, and I'm going to put my output, click here, I'm going to put my output right about over here in E4, and I want my summary statistics, and I'll get my confidence levels for the mean. And I guess I don't really need these two, but I'll include them. Click OK, and this is the descriptive statistics for all three union categories. Next.
Question B. For each interval, assess whether the data are normally distributed and whether the results should be valid.
Okay, for the first union level membership low, we can look at skewness and kurtosis, and we see that they're both between -1 and 1, so we can assume that this data set is normal. For the medium level, we see the skewness and kurtosis are both above 1, so they're not normal, so the data is not normal by that measure, but we do have a count of greater than 30, so it's 57 here, so we can use this data as though it's normal. And for the high level, we see that both kurtosis and skewness is between -1 and 1, so we can assume that that data is normal. Okay, what's next?
Question C. Construct 95% confidence intervals for the population mean for wages for the three categories.
Okay, for that, we can actually just use a formula, and this confidence level, 95%, is actually the number that we can use to go in each direction from the mean. So we can do a lower interval. Lower can be the mean equals the mean minus this confidence interval, and the interval upper limit, this is a limit, can be equal to the mean plus the confidence interval. And so we have a range here from 33 the 33,000, a wage of 33,192 per year. The mean is 37,000, and the upper limit is 40.9. So to get for the rest of the three, we can just do copy and paste formulas and paste formulas. And so we have the ranges now for all three union wage levels. Now, one thing we can do if we want to check this with PHStat, to compute these confidence intervals, we actually have to do one union level at a time. So we can do it for the low just to confirm that this formula is correct. So let's go to PHStat confidence intervals, and this will be the estimate for the mean sigma unknown, and this thing pops up, and we can use the sample statistics unknown and click here, and let's try it for the low, and click OK, and we see this pops up, and we see the confidence interval here is see what this looks like. This. Okay, anyway, and so we see the numbers are the same. So it looks like using both PHStat and the data analysis tool, we end up with the same, and with the formula, we end up with the same result. So what's next?
Question D. Write a one-sentence interpretation for each of the three confidence intervals you obtained.
Okay, let's see, we can just write that here. I'm going to write it for this one. Let's see, we are I'm going to do this. We are 95% confident that the average wage for low percentage union organizations is between this amount and this amount. We are 95% confident that the average wage for low percentage union organizations is between this amount and, let's see, how can I, we should actually make this look better. How about round two? Or is that two? Yes. $, round there, and round. And let's put a dollar sign. Okay, so we are 95% confident that the average wage for low percentage union organizations is between this amount and this amount. So I'm just going to move this back over here. And then I'm going to copy this and put it here. And I'm going to copy it and also put it here. And then I'm going to put this one down here. And I'm going to put this one down here. So our three sentences are: we are 95% confident that the average wage for low percentage union organizations is between this amount. Maybe put them a little better. The second sentence is I can actually just move this over here and move this over there. We are 95% confident that the average wage for medium percentage union organizations is between $31,850 and $37,361, and for the high percentage union organizations it's from here to here. So those are the three conclusions, and that's basically sentence interpretation for each of the three confidence intervals. Okay. And that takes care of the first problem.